Next pitch comes in, and it is hit high to deep to center field, and this ball is gone. Home run. A solo home run from Taylor Douglas. That's number 5 and RBI number 24 on the season. And the Skyhawks jump out to a 1-0 lead.
That's a good piece of hitting there by Douglas. They caught on the fastball right there, right down the middle, and sent it right over the center field fence. That's a great piece of hitting there.
UT Martin in Missouri State. It is UT Martin 3, Missouri State 3, and the Skyhawks come to the plate here in the bottom of the 8th, and it'll be
Taylor Douglas.
The 3-4-5 hitters, Douglas, Upton, Molina, and if anybody can reach Malone.
And I'll tell you what, Chuck, this has just been a dandy baseball game to watch. Very exciting game as Douglas comes to the plate here. It's been a great matchup, and it's going right down to the end, so you know it's going to be a great ending here. As the first pitch from Harris is high for ball 1. He's thrown 111 pitches coming into this inning. Kind of surprising to see him come back out there. Yeah, I would figure Missouri State would go with somebody else, but they went with Harris. He's pitched a great game so far as he throws in a curveball for a strike. Good pitch. He's pretty much staying just like he was in the first inning. That's pretty impressive as a pitcher.
Evens the count at 1 apiece, and Douglas looks at ball 2, 2-1, and the catcher Foltz will call time and go have a conversation with Harris. Douglas is 2 for 3 with an RBI. He had a solo home run. That started off the scoring for the Skyhawks as he got that in the bottom of the first inning. The Skyhawks scoring 1 in the bottom of the first and 2 in the bottom of the fourth. They have not scored since the bottom of the fourth. The 2-1 pitch from Harris comes home, and it's high and inside for ball 3, 3-1, and the Skyhawks will take a base runner any way they can get it right here.
The Missouri State Bears seem to have some activity in the bullpen, maybe bring a new pitcher at any moment now.
Looks like 2 right-handers. Here's the next pitch, and Douglas hits it to left field. This ball is hit deep, and it is gone! Home run! Second solo home run for Taylor Douglas, and he has given the Skyhawks a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Great piece of hitting there by Taylor Douglas.
And Taylor Douglas now has 6 home runs and 25 RBIs. And guess what? The Missouri State manager has seen enough. He will go out, and I believe he's stuck with Harris. 1 too many batters, and Taylor Douglas makes him pay in the bottom of the 8th inning. So we'll have a pitching change, I do believe. So we'll step away for just a moment. It's now 4-3, UT Martin in the bottom of the 8th inning, leading Missouri State. You're listening to Skyhawk Baseball on WUTM 90.3 The Hawk. Top of the 9th inning from Skyhawk Field. UT Martin leading 4-3, and John Houston is now on the mound for the Skyhawks. Houston is going to try to close it out for UT Martin. Up for Missouri State will be the 3-4-5 hitters. He'll have the middle of the order. Matheny, Smith, Drake, and if anybody can reach, Spencer Johnson. So we'll look at the statistics on Houston. He has an ERA of 2.59 as his first pitch is in there for strike 1. An ERA of 2.59. He has 2 wins against 1 loss. He has 2 saves coming into this appearance, and he has struck out 23 batters in 24 innings, and you always like to see that innings pitched and strikeout ratio about the same.
Matheny did not like that call, by the way.
Houston ahead 0-1 to Matheny, and this ball is hit to the second baseman, Massey. He'll throw over to Upton, and they retire Matheny for out number 1. The Skyhawks 2 outs away from the victory. So up next for Missouri State will be a pinch hitter. Blake Graham will be pinch hitting. The scheduled hitter was Connor Smith. Connor Smith will not bat here. It'll be a pinch hitter, Blake Graham. And I will have to do some searching on statistics to tell you about Graham, as Mikey Nance will go out and have a conversation with John Houston as we try to delve into these statistics here and tell you about Graham. Graham comes into this at bat. He's hitting .206. He hits from the left side. Houston is ready with one away here in the top of the ninth inning. His first pitch to him is called a ball, 1-0.
Not a bad pitch by Houston. It was kind of called on the outside part of the plate. He's trying to work low here as he gets his sign in from the catcher, Mikey Nance, and he pauses for a minute, and he delivers to the plate, and it's called strike one. Good pitch by Houston there. Man, he's got so much movement, throwing from the sidearm submarine slot there.
The Skyhawks haven't been in this situation very often, but when they are, John Houston can come in and shut down a team in the bottom or top of the ninth inning, whichever one it may be. Here's the next pitch, and it's swung on for strike two, 1-2, and Graham is in the hole, 1-2. The Skyhawk faithful on their feet here. They're anticipating a Skyhawk victory. It would be number 6 on the season. Houston is ready. He has his sign. He kicks and pitches, and it's on the outside corner, called strike 3. And as the Missouri State hitters have done all night, he turns around and has a short conversation with home plate umpire Jimmy Meeks, but nonetheless, he is out. It doesn't matter what his opinion is.
No. As a called strike 3, and it seemed to be. That was a good pitch by John Houston.
And with the Skyhawks leading 4-3, they are 1 out away from taking game 1 from Missouri State. Patrick Drake steps up. He's the last chance for the Bears. The first pitch is swung on and fouled away for strike 1. And John Houston, one thing he doesn't do, he doesn't nibble around, he doesn't mess around, he comes right after. And he is not playing around with these Missouri State Bears here in the top of the ninth.
Well, he's got a quick 2 outs.
Here's the next pitch, and it comes in, and it's in there for strike 2, 0-2. And you'll hear this Skyhawk crowd get on their feet as John Houston is 1 strike away for giving the Skyhawks a win in game number 1. The 0-2 pitch. He comes home, and it's outside, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Houston might have been a little too amped up there.
I think the winner in this game will be Smith.
Carter
if Houston can hold it here and get the save. He's ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He comes home, and it is swung on and fouled back into the net, and we'll do it again.
Beautiful slider by Houston there. Coming from that submarine spot, man, that is tough to hit.
And Patrick Drake doing everything he can to stay alive up there. On deck is Spencer Johnson. The Skyhawk fans do not want to see Spencer Johnson come to the plate. They want to see John Houston finish it right here. The 1-2 pitch with 2 down. He gets his sign, and here's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 2, 2-2, trying to get Patrick Drake to chase.
Drake is, with the pressure on him right now, is staying patient, actually, as the 2-2 count has. We got 2s across, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Deuces are wild as the crowd gets on their feet. The 2-2 pitch with 2 down. John Houston is ready. Here's his pitch, and it's swung on and out of play off to the right side. We'll do it again. UT Martin taking the lead last inning on the Taylor Douglas home run. John Houston trying to save it here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed for strike 3. And UT Martin has taken the win here in game number 1 against Missouri State. 4-3, and we've seen a whale of a ball game tonight, Quentin, as UT Martin is victorious.